The Garrett Perry Podcast, Take 8. The last podcast I did, I was going through a sugar withdrawal. I quit drinking Coca-Cola. I was madly addicted. I was drinking way too much. And when I stopped, I went cold turkey and I just replaced it with water. And, it sucked. It was a bitch. I made it through and broke on through to the other side. Now I got a haircut. I feel like I'm being successful. I didn't shave my beard. I did get it trimmed up a little bit, but barely at all, so it's still scruffy as hell. People can still call me a Sasquatch. The reason why I had long hair in the first place, I was growing it out for my band Pink Riot. I was going to be a rock star. And, I don't know, I just lost faith in myself. Couldn't be a rock star. My friends give me a hard time, and I don't know, just didn't have a single good idea in a while for Pink Riot. Every time I have an idea for Pink Riot, it gets shut down, and yeah, I don't think we're ever going to find a bassist. My friend Karen from the band The Riffin' Razones wanted to make a video for her project, so she got me to film her. I used my camera that I'm using now and another one, and my friend Corey Johnson, who is on the Sixth podcast, came out and helped, and she gave me this guitar for helping out. It's pretty cool. It's an Aria. It's a Japanese model. It's really well built, and it's practically in mint condition. The only other guitarist I know that plays an Aria is Dan Johnson from Flying Machine, so now I'm the only other one. Speaking of Dan Johnson from Flying Machine, he released a cassette tape called Great Garbage. But also on the B-side is another A-side of a tape by Steve, who used to be in the band Flying Machine, called Junk Food Sandwich. I don't know how to explain these tapes. I've only listened through them once. They're very, not rock and roll, very piano-orientated, kind of techno. It's hard to classify what kind of music it is. It's kind of when it starts getting into a groove, it just cuts to another groove. It doesn't really stick around. It's kind of an experience into itself. I guess cassettes are kind of making a resurgence. Case in point, I had to get this is what I listened to it on. But after I listened to it, I went and got a tape deck from Second Thoughts from Larry's. And since then, I've been making mixtapes. I've made 5 so far. I gave one to Juliet from the River as a going away present, and it was a major hit. And it's so much fun just naming the tapes. I named one Mixmaster Jams 12. It's pretty fun. What else is going on in my life? I'm going to Kitwanga on Monday. That's going to be fun. I might make another video. The last video I made when I went to Kitwanga was a big hit. I have an awesome camera now. It might be fun. I'm going to make another film. I have plans to give away more of my mixtapes, but only if you're awesome. And only if you'd appreciate it, so don't expect. Anyway, it's the Garrett Perry Podcast. Nothing too cool. I'm not wearing any pants.